You know, it's rather amusing. What's funny, Charles? You know you can call me Chuck. My hover text says Chuck, so that's what you should call me. It just feels a bit weird calling someone so famous by Chuck. Well, it's what I want to be called, so call me Chuck, okay? Alright, Chuck, what is so funny? Who are you talking to? But you just said, no, my name is Charles, and you should call me Charles. Honestly, the disrespect here. What were you going to say? What was I talking about? You said something was funny. Oh, yes! Kiko is recording this in late July, and yet it's the Christmas case. Isn't that funny? I think it's funny. Anyway, let's stop this woman from being burned alive. Or maybe we should let her be burned alive. I don't know. I mean, she's gonna die at some point. Maybe she dies now. I'd rather she didn't die from being burned a mistake because of what we did. Well, suit yourself. This game will be a lot shorter if you did just let her die. That torch is burning very brightly. I quite like the effect. Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play my Darkside Detective 2, a Fumble in the Dark, and we left off, in case of emergency, break glass. You received the Spirit Containment Unit. Have you ever had to use one of these? Had to? No. Oh, so you've done it for the fun of it. Hasn't everyone? There's also these bells that I didn't notice last video. That has too many notes. Let's see what we can do to fix it. We have received some copper bells. I have copper. I just need a salty liquid and zinc, and I can make a battery for this torch. That sounds more like the Christmas jingles I know. That sounds awful. Right, let's now go to the recent history, because I think we have everything we need to get ourselves a summoning. We have put in a Yule log, we put in eggnog. We could also put in some music. Music, a universal language which brings us together to express ourselves and celebrate what makes us the same and what makes us different. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Like toys! This rudimentary toy, symbolizing friends and family and play. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Bells? No, not bells. Not bells. What else would I want to add? Gingerbread! Yes, gingerbread! This piece of a gingerbread house, which represents two things. Food, which is a staple of gatherings. It also represents that gingerbread is a poor building material. Something is happening. It worked! Not again! Look, it's Christmas! I don't work on Christmas! That explains a lot, actually. Hello, festive spirit. Alright, Chuck. Maureen? You know one another? I thought we did. Maureen, please, not now. It was a slander piece. I bore my soul to you and you turned it into a storybook. It's considered a masterpiece. It was my life. This is awkward. Can I ask you to come with us? Why? I'll tell you what I told the judge. I don't know how those guns or bodies got into the trunk of my car. Do you even have a warrant? I think she's not going to come willingly. So, we're gonna have to bring you with us by force. I'm sorry. I need you to come somewhere with me. I have a job for you. No, please. I already said I don't work today. Sorry, I really need this. Where did you get that SCU from? Have you ever done an immaterial handling course? Help! Festive spirit trapped. Well, we're doing a thing. So, you two have history? We are history. Maureen, please. It was 100 years ago. So, let's now bring the spirit of Christmas. Dooley must be freezing without a jacket. Another sugar detective? What are you doing? Oh, Dooley, I shan't. I'm developing a bit of a punchy tum-tum. I wish I was trim and powerful like you. I keep telling you, detective, it's simple maths. Calories in, and then you multiply those calories by the square root of something else, take away whatever you burn at the gym. A little tip, I get Emily to burn stuff for me in the gym. It's more efficient. Anyway, then you do more number stuff and you'll be buff like me. Easy. Where did he get the tea set from? Okay, this is the wrong place. I need to actually go to the Puritan times. Okay, Spirit of Christmas, save the situation. I'd rather find Colum. Okay, what about here? I think these people could do with a little help in appreciating the seasonal cheer. What up, witches? I'm here to slather you in festive cheer! I will say, though, before we light the pyre, that I did like the smell of her nog. Aye, and her singing was most carolous. If we're being franketh, it did lift up an otherwise dreary timeth of yeareth. Yes, mayhaps we were too hasty in our fervour to burn this woman. Let us instead release her and drink deeply of her noggeth egg. Aye, we shall danceth, and singeth, and argue about politics instead. Don't do that bit. Don't do that bit. Thank you, traveller. How can I repay your help here this day? Do you know where I'd find zinc? Nope, sorry. Oh. But find me again, and I'll have what you need. Oh? What? This is why I got into this job. That and I failed my medical exams. I'll give it to you. You managed to... Wait for this. This'll be good. You managed to pull the situation out of the fire. What did I ever see in him? Good question. Well, we have this large bonfire. Anyone fancy trying to... we have this large bonfire. Anyone fancy trying to roast up a goose hut? Also, note this is Witchfinder General McKing. I've only just realised that. Hey! I like the colour red. I prefer blue. Can I pick a third colour? Third colour? Haha, what an idiot! Oh. So, we've saved everything here. She's safe now, but you promised me she'd have zinc? Meow? Honk honk! Shut up, Dom. I'm in charge now. Honk? No, I was lucky to avoid the salmonella the first time. I don't fancy a double or nothing bet. Good! You're too transparent, and I don't want to see that stuff worm its way out in either direction. If we go to the Gilded Age... I wish this would hurry up. I worry about what Dooney is doing to keep himself entertained through all this. See? I'm not here alone. It's not scary. Oh, are you here now? Oh, this is cheerier. Hey, you're here! Oh, I miss the depressing factory. At least now I have somewhere to drown my sorrows. What will we do with all this time off my employer has given me? Oh, I know. Could you, me and my normal amount of bones, go sledding? Sledging? Sleighing, maybe? I'm a poor and I don't know these kind of words. However it's spelled, let's go. I'm the lickiest boy to be alive these days. There's just so many lickable things here. And the rat has a hat. Oh, look at its little hat. It still has a knife, but it's less menacing now that it has a fun hat on. See, they live in a real house now. Exactly. You and they are welcome. You didn't help. My tale of mortality kept you on the straight and narrow. If it wasn't for me, you'd have been back here licking their chimney in a sugar rage. There's a brewery. Witch's Brew. You'd be cursed not to have some. And the bells. Yay! That sounds more like Christmas. Also, cat. Welcome. I've been expecting you. How are you still alive? It's easier than you might think. The secret is not dying. I have your zinc, which, for anyone wondering why I'd have some, is a cofactor for enzymes involved in alcohol production and also plays a role in extracellular activity. That's very specific. Did you look it up on Wikipedia? I don't know what that means. This is 100 years before computers. Oh, well, thanks. Wait, how do you know about computers? Don't ask. I have copper and zinc. I just need a salty liquid and I can make a torch battery. Excellent! We now need salty liquid. Where can we get a salty liquid? Hang on, I have a plan. All these are locked off now. The only place we can go is here and here, so the game is directing me to here. There's mulch. The ground here is damp, warm and soft. It's crawling with insects. Let's give you something else to mulch on. I'll put this infested wood in here, and hopefully the termites will make me a platform that I can use to trick the sun's light from in the future. There we go! We have thing now. Oh, there's also the swamp I didn't look at here. Some salty primordial soup. Yoink! I'll take some life-giving broth. All this time jumping is hard on the body. No full stop there after body. I have everything I need. I just pop these two metals into the water, hook them up with the cables I happen to already have on me to keep the puzzle from dragging on, and hey presto, we have a makeshift battery. Improvised battery! Ha-ha! Science. The yes and of power sources. It's a bit clunky, but we have light. Stay away from the light! Bit of death humor for you there. Please don't stay away from the light. I don't want to have to hunt you down. Yeah, about me actually being dead. I don't know about super, but it's good enough for my needs. Right, so now we finally have... I hope he's... You know what? I don't want to think about it. Yeah, probably smart. The only place we can go now is here. Hello, I have light. I need a higher angle to shine this from. Oh, the mound! The termite mound is tall enough to shine a light from. Ta-da! I just have to climb up there and get the angle right. This should do it. It has happened, Yule. Oh, I do hope you can see this from wherever us cave people believe the dead go. I can see it, Bungo, I can. It brings ghost tears to my ghost eyes. Come, creepy-robed man. You can take me to the afterlife now. His life has given me all I seek from it. Into two? We can go through now. Finally! I was starting to sober up there for a moment. We made it to the back office. Looks like a bomb hit this place. Oppenheimer was here with his nuclear diacritis earlier. Honestly, if I wasn't dead, they'd have killed me. This is where you and I part, dear boy. I presume you'll be heading back to the world of living soon? That's the plan. Thanks for your help. I can't tell you, you know. Office policy. Tell me what. How long you have left? I presumed you were going to ask. Mortals usually do. Oh, hadn't occurred to me. I don't think I'd like to know anyway. That's just as well. Oh. What is this place? It's an office. A sort of one, anyway. I see. And Brightball Skinburn lives here? Right. Let's look at everything. This calendar has one date in it, which reads now. It's the only date that matters. Is this the ghost of a tree? Hey, that took me minutes to get right. Yeah, that's me with decorations. It's empty. We don't need water, but it really sells the humdrum of the office. Can I look at the cabinet? No, but I can look at the computer. Who's this glowing chap, then? Pleased to meet you, sir. Oh, you. This is where the bad souls go. Really? Boo. And there's a passed-out person in boxes. This seems to be the bar tab from your Christmas party. No wonder you're drunk. Hello, passed-out person. They're not sleeping off the party, you know. They'd passed out from overexposure to admin long before things kicked off. They slept through all that ruckus. Enough paperwork, you can sleep through a literal end of the world. The queue is only getting bigger. Perhaps if there was a memo, people would have stopped dying for a spell. Probably not. Oh, there's debris. Who's going to tidy all this? Are there cleaners in the afterlife? Oh, yes! Louis the 16th will be nice and early tomorrow to tidy up, but I'm pretty sure Henry the 8th's on toilet duty this week. Interesting. I just need to move the system onto the next number and things will start flowing again. Now to open this and see if I can update the number. Here we go! Looks like each number is made up from 3 segments. I just need to find the right combination to move the display to the number 324. Oh boy! This is gonna be harder than I thought it would be. The game had to throw at least one puzzle at me. Had to throw at least one. So, if we do that... Okay, so we need a thing there. No. Maybe that? No, that's not going to be it. Perhaps if I move this around? No. We're going to need to move that. So that's sort of on track for what I want. No, that's almost there? No, because that's at the top. We don't want that. Oh, there we go. That should be the display updated. I did it! Random mashing of buttons. The display is moved forward. The next ghost in line can be processed. After the holidays, you mean? After the... Oh. It looks like things largely worked out for old Chuck. Unless... You won't tell anyone, will you, about my screw-up? Maybe we can strike a deal? I hope you don't mind the extra mouths to feed. They had nowhere else to go. When you brought all those guests home, I wasn't sure we'd have enough food for everyone. Thankfully, this house was built on an old abattoir, so there are enough turkey ghosts to go around. Ghosts! Detective, I can't thank you enough. It's not exactly what you wanted, but it's something. I can't live forever, Detective. Being able to come back for the holidays to see my Gary and go away and means the world to me. Anyway, I best go spend what time I have with them before the office opens and I'm moved on. Have a good one. There's one thing I don't understand. Why don't you just get the missing ticket from Gary and just give it to somebody who wanted to go home? You know, instead of going on this elaborate journey to fix a not broken machine. Guys, you're not answering. Eat up, everyone. What? I want my answer. Why did you do the smart thing? Buzz does have a point. Why didn't we do that? Why didn't we do that? I don't know. Case solved. I'm not going to file a report on this one. I don't think the chief would even believe me. They probably wouldn't. And when we come back, folks, one flew into the cuckoo's nest. Case 8. It's not a Christmas one this time, but it might have Christmas undertones due to it potentially taking place shortly after Christmas. It's probably not going to take place after Christmas. I'm still here, you know. Charles, why are you still here? I just wanted to say that I'm drunk. Yes, Charles, we know. I'm still very drunk. Why did your voice change partway through this case, by the way? Because I'm drunk, okay? It's not the fact that Kiko has one drunk voice that he's very good at, and that every other drunk voice ends up becoming this one. It's totally that, isn't it? You'll never know the truth. You know, I could just literally ask Kiko. You could, but really answer truthfully. There's the pickle batickle. Could you go back to the office? Alright, fine. Don't say I didn't warn you when the event occurs. The what? Nothing. I've said too little already. Look, a piece of cheese. And when we come back, folks, case number 8. Hopefully, it's going to involve less being dead. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. But I'll see you then. Later.